What's going on YouTube? It's your girl Kim, and I'm back with another video. This time it's a little bit more serious. We're talking about mental health for moms. Being a mom is amazing, right? Your kids are a blessing from God and all the things. But as a new mom, it's challenging. It was probably the most challenging things that I've ever experienced in my life. You know, something new, taking care of a new child, someone who is like super needy, always needing you, like, and like there's nothing that you can do. Like, you need to be there for this kid, keep this kid alive, period. It's heavy, and I just feel like a lot of people don't talk about it. A lot of people sometimes don't even know how to be there for a new mom who may be experiencing, postpartum depression. Like, most of the time people don't even know what it is. When I was going through it, I was a little educated on it. I didn't know every factor of it, every feeling, and I'm here to tell you that everybody will not experience the same things. Like, it's definitely a spectrum. It's definitely a spectrum. Nobody will experience the same thing. Some people won't even experience it at all. But when I did, it was a lot going on. I did not have the support that I believe I should have. I had friends that were not even moms, so they had no idea, like didn't even know that I was going through something. Like, it wasn't until later on that I spoke about it. They were like, oh my God, I didn't even know like you was going through that, but how would they? Like, they never experienced it. I never experienced it, so I didn't even know how to talk about it. And then especially like being a Black woman, like saying that you have postpartum depression, like they're looking at you like, well, what you talking about? Like, pray about it, muscle up, get some balls, like, you need to take care of this baby. What are you talking about? Like, what you crying for? That type of energy. I remember I saw a girl on Facebook who had posted something about how she was experiencing postpartum depression, and an elder that I knew, we were talking on the phone, and she was saying, oh, did you see so-and-so's Facebook post? She was saying something about how she got postpartum depression, and how she experienced this and that and the third, and in her words, she's saying like, oh, she's just being dramatic, like she just wants attention, and this, that, and the third. And I had to correct her, an elderly Black woman. I had to correct her, and I was saying like, no, like that is a real thing. And I had to explain to her like exactly what is postpartum depression. Like, no, that is a real thing. I actually experienced that myself. So, have some grace, and was it her fault or not, that she didn't know any better? Because who's to say that, when she was growing up, was that even talked about? Like, oh, you got baby blues, like whatever is that? Like, get your kid and take care of your kid. Like, that wasn't a thing. We in the Black community, I feel like we don't have the grace of, I'm not feeling well. I just had this baby, I'm not feeling well. We don't have that. That's not a thing. You better get your kid. Your kid crying. You better go get your kid. Who cares if you're crying? Go get your kid. Like, nobody really cares about what the mom is going through. Like, when people come into the hospital and after you just had the baby, they're here to see the baby. They're not here to see you. Who is you? Who are you? Who are you? We're here to see the baby. How's the baby? No one ever asks about how is the mom. And I feel like don't nobody really talk about that. And I definitely experienced that. You want to be taken care of. You want people to ask you, how are you doing? Like, is there anything that I can do to help you? And unfortunately for me, like, I didn't have that support system. Like, of course I had my husband, of course I had his mom, but my mom unfortunately passed away when I was 19 years old. And I had my baby when I was like 29, 30. And then my grandmother, like, she was like, you know, she was sick, so she couldn't step in either, you know. So unfortunately, like, I was going through these emotions by myself. You know, I had to figure everything out by myself. Nobody knew about what postpartum depression was. I didn't know what it was. You know, I just knew that I was just feeling overwhelmed. I knew that I was just sad in a time where I thought I was supposed to be happy. It was just a lot. And I feel like in the Black community, like, we need to educate ourselves on, you know, mental health just in general. That, you know, it's okay that, you know, sometimes you're not okay. But we also need to educate ourselves on how can we be okay, like the proper resources, like, you know, the proper community, the proper support systems, you know, and not judging one another when someone is not feeling like themselves. Like, and I feel like a lot of the times people don't say anything when they're not feeling well because we're being judged. Like, oh, you a punk, or you a B, or whatever. Like, you know, who wants that? Who wants to feel that when we're already feeling down? You know what I'm saying? And then also another thing is, like, therapy is looked down upon. Like, why? Why is that looked down upon? Something that's gonna help ourselves. Like, why is that looked down upon? Like, these are conversations that we need to have, and, you know, education that needs to be had, definitely. So I just wanted to come on to this platform, my platform, and just let moms, new moms, whether, you know, you just had a baby or you 15 years in the game, like that, the things that you're feeling, that you're not alone. You're not alone, and there are other people, you know, who may or may not be feeling those same things. And it's okay to be overwhelmed. It's okay to feel like you are not being poured into, and that you are pouring so much into others that you have nothing for yourself. Those are normal feelings. But those feelings need to be combated. Like, we need resources. We need to be making sure that we are seeking out our support systems. And if we don't have support systems, then we need to be going to therapy where people are educated on these things and that they can help us work through these problems. Like, we should not be feeling these ways. We should not be going through these things alone. Like, it's so important. Like, mental health, self-care, like, all those things. Like, we love our babies. Yes, we love them. We love them, but they will take. We have to fill our cups, however that may be, in the most healthiest ways, like therapy. Maybe it's journaling. Maybe it's going for a run at 5 a.m. while everyone is asleep. What we really need to do is stop suffering in silence. We need to speak up. We need to speak up to our partners. Like, look, I'm feeling this way. If they don't understand, maybe we need to take them to therapy with us so they can hear from a professional that we ain't tripping. Okay? That we ain't tripping. So I just wanted to come onto this platform, and I just wanted all my moms to know that, girl, I see you. Postpartum depression is a real thing. Mental health is a real thing. But what we need to do is we need to take the proper steps to combat those things by getting therapy and all those things. For all, I have linked all type of resources down into the description for anyone who's looking for them. Please take advantage of those resources. Get the help that you need. Let's come together. Let's talk about it in the comments. This is the conversation that we need to have, especially in the Black community. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video.